We're back. What a surprise with a bang.
Maybe a 6 coming. Toxer wins another touch, puts it in front. No way! Lands on the ball! Boostless!
Not that one.
It's gonna be hard to hold on to the ball, but they're still finding the win. Zanila, Percy forces it through!
The first step towards the London Major really solidified, while also reintroducing welcome back Cloud9 and King Jorby, some crowd favourites. So let's dive into what went down in North America's opening qualifier of the second major. Curses are made to be broken. Space Station Gaming have led something of an awkward life in 2024. Despite poaching G2 mainstay Chicago in the off-season, they just missed out on Copenhagen. But after coming up against GenG, and finally, GenG, in all 3 of their quarterfinals in the run-up to Denmark, they had every right to blame Lady Luck, or whoever sorted out the seeding, Gibbs, for missing the major. This time around, they finally dodged that GenG cannonball, but faced off against a slightly easier on paper, but obviously still dangerous OG.
Since this one across, Chicago's gonna get it! I mean, you gotta give credit to everybody, because this has been a full team effort.
SSG's top 4 has given them a real shot of reaching the London Major. Just avoid GenG's half of the bracket at all costs, apparently. Some things stay the same. 2 teams who each semi-final appearances for breakfast are G2 and GenG. The only time either missed the grand finals last split was because they happened to face each other in the semis. So it was no surprise to see these old dogs smash through their respective semi-finals to feature in yet another grand finals together this time around.
GenG, they just want to close this one out. Bar, goal, and down.
While these 2 have been at the top of North America's tree forever, what has changed is their respective heights on the old giant redwood. GenG have now beaten G2 the last 4 times they've played. Oh, and shout out to GenG's new coach Chrome.
Thank you, brother.
Whose first event ends with as hard-fought a victory as you can have. Hopefully for his sake, they won't always need a Game 7 overtime after being 3-1 up to take a gold medal. Though, hopefully for our sake they will. Sorry lads. New fan favourites. Enough about the old guard, let's talk about North America's Wonder Kids.
Frosty does get a good cut, and now Scribbl's playing very close. Oh, that works out for reveal.
Snowmen, with an average age of just 15.3, reached all 3 main events last split, but could never get through the Swiss. But this time, 14-year-old Scribbles, Frosty, who was dropped by NRG just before the season started, and Reveal, having the tournament of his life, smashed through a seriously tough Swiss run. They didn't stop there.
Has Scribble's demo with some space, the shot right through the gap!
They minimize risks when it comes to OT, but this series has only heated, and so has Reveal!
Sadly, despite beating them in Swiss's best of 5, Snowmen began to melt under the heat of GenG in the best of 7 semis. Carry on like this though, and 14-year-old Scribbles could well become the youngest player ever to reach an RLCS major. But that's for the future. For now, let's take a second to breathe, and that's all you get, because Europe returns this Friday. Can I breathe out yet?